Chemung County has nearly 150 open government jobs right now, and many of them are in the Sheriff's Department. RAT News reporter Joe Mason spoke with Sheriff Bill Schramm to find out how this is impacting his department and how you can get one of these jobs.
Good evening. I had the opportunity to speak with Chemung County Sheriff Bill Schramm this afternoon about these shortages and how they're affecting the Sheriff's Department right now. As of January 2nd, Chemung County has 149 vacant positions across 43 departments. 21 of those vacancies directly impact the Sheriff's Department. 19 in jail and corrections, 1 in road patrol, and 1 in the emergency 911 center. Chemung County Sheriff Bill Schramm says these shortages impact the community in the streets and behind the scenes.
So anytime you have a vacancy, it impacts in one manner or another. If it's the road patrol, you have less people on the road that should be, serving the community. On the corrections division, certainly, when you're down, it increases the overtime for our budget. But more importantly, it affects the other employees there because they're mandated to work overtime. So they're essentially stuck. Sometimes they're working double shifts. Actually, several times this happens to them, and it has an effect on the individual itself. And sometimes, that could impact, boy, do I want to stay in this profession if I'm getting stuck all the time and having to work all these doubles because I have no time with my family and these other things.
The Chemung County Jail houses a maximum of 262 inmates. The daily average population sits around 130 inmates, around half of its capacity. While Sheriff Schramm disagrees with recent bail reform legislation, he says one positive is it keeps the jail population down during shortages like these.
So when the jail population is down, it allows us to close certain housing units. So when we close those housing units, we can reallocate that personnel. So if our staffing, if the jail population was up close to maximum and we had to have every single post open, it would be much more difficult. We just wouldn't have the personnel to adequately cover all that.
And now if you're interested in applying to any of these positions, reach out to the Sheriff's Office. Some require a civil service exam. So look and see when the next exam is scheduled. Others you can just apply online or in person.